you for having me on.
That's great. Why don't you tell us about SmartBooks?
So we act as a virtual finance department for small to medium-sized businesses, doing all their bookkeeping, accounting, payroll, benefits administration, bill pay, expense reports, anything you can imagine on the finance side, pretty much allowing them to outsource that department from their company so they can focus on their core competency and grow their business, which is really what they went into business for to begin with.
Do you tend to work with smaller businesses?
Honestly, it's a pretty wide range, as small as just have an idea, just getting the company off the ground, working out of your garage, all the way up to our largest client has 4,000 employees. So a very wide gamut, but in all scenarios we're providing the same three value props, being cheaper bookkeeping and accounting that's better than you could do it internally, and faster accounting and results.
Are you an accountant?
I am not. I actually hate finance and accounting.
You're a sales guy.
I am. I do all the sales and marketing for the company.
That's cool.
Yeah, thank you.
And do you have any partners?
I do. Calvin Wilder.
Is he an accountant?
He is the CFO, essentially, the CEO,
Okay.
CFO for the company. He had started a company called Thrive Networks prior,
Sure.
which allowed you to outsource your IT department.
Right,
So
remember that.
had a successful run with it over about 7 years and grew the company to about 75 employees before selling to Staples. Took the same concept but applied it to bookkeeping and accounting. Obviously his forte as a CFO, and from 2009 to 2012. Grew it to about 7 employees. I joined him in 2012 as the 8th and helped him take it from 8 to 23 in the last year.
Interesting. So what's your background?
Startups, entrepreneurship. I went to Babson College. My freshman year I started a company called ThinkLight, which designed and manufactured LEDs and induction lighting. And we took it from our dorm room, and in about 4.5 years we had 8 offices across the globe. So it was a lot of fun. I had a great time, had an opportunity to sell out. I did. My business partner stayed on. He's still running it. And then I went and met Calvin and teamed up with him at SmartBooks.
So why should someone outsource this versus doing it themselves?
Well, why would you outsource payroll or your IT department or anything that you didn't go into business to do? That's not your forte or what you're best at. You're best at growing your business or doing what it is that your business does. Whether it be making widgets or whatever service. So get everything off your plate that isn't that core focus. And if we can do it cheaper than you can internally, if we can do it faster than you can, if we can provide greater level of reporting, I can't think of a reason why not to.
You just made it.